Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Katholina with the evening news. The headlines: Nation pays homage to Iron Man Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on his 146th birth anniversary. Nagaland observes Rashtriya Ekta Divas. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan says national education policy seeks to make youths socially aware global citizens of 21st century. And India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage crosses 106 crore mark, recovery rate at 98.20%. As India achieved the milestone of vaccinating 100 crore people against COVID-19, All India Radio salutes all the people, doctors, nurses and others who made this possible. Even though the country has achieved this feat, we caution our listeners that the battle against COVID is not yet over. We appeal to our listeners who are yet to fully get vaccinated to get vaccinated at the earliest and also help others to get vaccinated. During the festival season, please follow these 3 simple steps: wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011 23978046 and 1075 and state helpline number 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. Nation paid homage to the unifier of modern India, Iron Man Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, on his 146th birth anniversary today. The day is also celebrated as Rashtriya Ekta Divas. President Ramnath Kovind paid floral tributes to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel at his statue at Patel Chowk in the national capital. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu in a tweet said, Sardar Patel was a colossal figure in the Indian freedom struggle, a messiah for peasants, a sagacious statesman, organizer par excellence, and epitome of wisdom. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today paid tributes to the Iron Man Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on his birth anniversary. In his video message on the occasion, Modi said that, with the inspiration of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, India has become fully capable of facing all kinds of challenges, whether external or internal. Modi said, strong foundation of democracy that developed in the society prospered the sense of Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. He said, Sardar Patel always wanted India to be strong, inclusive, sensitive, alert, polite and developed. Prime Minister said, Patel always gave importance to nation's interest. Modi said, Sardar Patel lives not only in history but also the hearts of all Indians. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio paid tributes to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on his birth anniversary. Rio said Patel's commitment and efforts in unifying the country will always be remembered. Paying tributes to Patel, Deputy Chief Minister Waipadon tweeted that Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel continues to inspire generations with his legacy and his contributions to the nation continue to strengthen it. Nagaland observed Rashtriya Ekta Divas National Unity Day today. The officers and staff of the Nagaland Civil Secretariat took the Unity Pledge with Chief Secretary as the chairman at the Secretariat Conference Hall, Kohima. Along with the rest of the country, Field Outreach Bureau, Kohima, in collaboration with Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, JNV Kohima, jointly organized National Unity Day Rashtriya Ekta Divas at JNV Hall, Kohima today. Principal in charge, JNV Kohima, Besser Kolo, in his keynote address said that the objective of the celebration is aimed at spreading awareness about Patel's contribution to Indian history. Addressing the gathering as the resource person, PGT History Arun Kumar highlighted the history and essence of National Unity Day and further spoke on Patel's contribution in making a united India. Focusing on Patel's contribution, Kumar highlighted that Patel was instrumental in making a united India from 565 semi-autonomous princely states and British-era colonial province. A quiz competition was also organized to commemorate the day. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan today said that the education sector in India is undergoing an unprecedented transformation. He said National Education Policy 2020, introduced by the government under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, aims at preparing our youth to be future-ready, socially aware, global citizens of the 21st century. He was virtually addressing the 26th convocation ceremony of the National Institute of Industrial Engineering, Mumbai. The minister also pitched the idea of synergy and holistic growth of the country. Around 106 crore 18 lakh COVID vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far. Health Ministry said over 68 lakh doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The ministry said that a total of 12,830 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. India's active case load stands at 1,59,272, which is the lowest in 247 days. The recovery rate is currently at 98.20%. A total of 14,667 people recovered in the last 24 hours, and total recoveries touch over 3 crore 36 lakh and 55,000. Daily positivity rate is at 1.13%, which is less than 2% for last 27 days. Over 60 crore 83 lakh COVID tests have been conducted so far. This news comes to you from All India Radio Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. National Rail Museum is celebrating the Ekta Week celebration by setting up an exhibition on Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and Indian Railways starting from today. Railways Ministry said National Rail Museum has invited the public to celebrate the constant contribution of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and Indian Railways in uniting the nation together. This exhibition will be on display till 14th of next month. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is remembered for his stellar efforts to unify the nation-state of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold a review meeting with districts having low vaccination coverage on the 3rd of November at 12 noon through video conferencing. The meeting will include districts with less than 50% coverage of the first dose and low coverage of the second dose of COVID vaccine. Prime Minister Modi will interact with district magistrates of over 40 districts in Jharkhand, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Meghalaya, and other states with districts having low vaccination coverage. Chief ministers of these states will also be present on the occasion. Nation remembered former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi on her death's anniversary today. In a tweet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tributes to Indira Gandhi on her death's anniversary. Congress President Sonia Gandhi and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi also paid their tributes to Indira Gandhi at the Indira Gandhi Memorial in Delhi. Nagaland reported 11 new positive cases of COVID-19, 21 recoveries and 1 death today. Of the cases reported, 4 were detected in Kohima, 3 each in Dimapur and Mokokchung, and 1 case from Tuensang. The state has now a total of 31,842 cases with 29,904 recovery cases, while deaths toll due to COVID increased to 670. Presently, there are 210 active cases in the state. And Nagaland Governor and Chief Minister have extended greetings to Kuki, Chin and Mizo communities and to the people of the state on the occasion of Chavangkut festival. Governor Professor Jagdish Mukhi in a message said, "It is a Thanksgiving festival for a bountiful harvest which also celebrates peace and unity." Mukhi said, "The young and old are involved in traditional dances, songs and games, which is a good way to preserve our culture." The governor wished that everyone will be blessed with good health, peace and prosperity on this auspicious occasion. Chief Minister Nipio Rio has extended Chavangkut greetings to the Kuki, Chin, Mizo communities. In a tweet, Rio wished the communities a prosperous harvest and expressed hope that peace and happiness fill their lives and homes. To end the news, the headlines here again. Nation pays homage to Iron Man Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on his 146th birth anniversary. Nagaland observe Rashtriya Ekta Divas. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan says national education policy seeks to make youth socially aware global citizens of 21st century. And India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage crosses 106 crore mark, recovery rate at 98.20%. That's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.